everyone. Adjust this a little bit. There we go. Maybe a little more. Sorry, need to adjust the camera a little bit. Okay. Hey guys, I wasn't going to go live, but I found this adorable ballerina thing yesterday when I was at Ed London Wreath. Aren't these adorable? And my niece's daughter's birthday is coming up, and she's 4 and she loves pink and purple, and so I thought I would make her something for her birthday. So we will get started. So just say hi when you come in. And let me turn that off. You can see the comments. So let me make sure the comments are on here. Okay. All right, maybe not. Okay. So I'm using actually a 12-inch frame because I want the bow to be big on here. Hey Sharon, hey Meta, how are you? So that's why I'm using this smaller frame. And I found this mesh at AC Moore. Isn't that adorable? It's got the pink, purple, blue, really, really cute. So I'm going to be using that. And hey Vicki, how are you? Hey Christine, thanks for joining me. I'm glad you found me. So let me just, I can't see the comments up here, and I hate to look down all the time. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. And I don't have any makeup on because you all know I just did my colonoscopy today, and praise the Lord, everything went well. Thanks for praying for me. So I was like, oh, what the heck, who cares? These guys are my friends, right? So I'm going to use this mesh, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a little bit of a different method here. So I'm going to use some pink ones, pink pipe cleaners, and I'm going to cut them in half. Hey Laura, hey Sharon. I'm just going to cut them in half. Probably going to need a good number of them with what I'm doing. Hey Valerie, how are you? Okay, so I just cut them in half. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mesh, let me flip this over, and I'm going to kind of do a poof, but with a little different method. So I'm just going to take it and gather it and attach it with a pipe cleaner to this here. Hey Marcia, how are you? Just going to give that a good twist. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like 10 inches and gather it, but what I'm going to do is kind of go back and forth between the top rung and the bottom rung, and I'm going to leave these pipe cleaners loose so I can pull it and kind of make it tighter. Hey Lynn, how are you? Because this mesh is really thin. So that one was on the top, now I'm going to go on the bottom. And I'm just going to do the 10 inches. And I'm just going to kind of push it over because I want this to be a little full. I know, isn't it pretty? I found it at AC Moore. And I just loved it. So, and I'm just going to push it. So it kind of really bundles up there. I'm going the bottom, then the top. And I could have put my pipe cleaners on first, but I didn't. Oh well. Okay, and then I'm just going to gather it and put it in my pipe cleaner. It is 10-inch mesh, Sharon, yeah. And then just kind of scrunch it up because I do kind of want this to be full. I don't really know what you call this method. I used it before, but I haven't used it in a while. And it just makes it really... thanks, Barbara. How are you today? Yeah, it's just a faint little color of the mesh, but I just really love it. I mean, look how pretty that is. It's real shimmery. Thanks, Janet. And my niece is just a girly girl, and she's just so sweet. So when I saw these little ballerina, legs, I was like, oh my word, her birthday's coming up, and wouldn't that be so cute for her room? I'm doing good, Barbara, thanks. And I just want to thank you guys for all your support and prayers for today for my colonoscopy. Hey, Rach. My niece Rachel. I'm making this for Harpy Rach. So, doing that. Whoop, came undone. I didn't do that tight enough. Just going to push it. And like I said, I want it to be nice and full. And I'm just using 10-inch poofs. So did you guys all order your kits that are getting them? So hopefully you get them in time. What are you up to tonight, Rachie? Okay. See how nice and full that is? But this is so thin and so shimmery, so I just want it to be nice and full. Did you order a kit, Janet, or you just haven't gotten it yet? Hey, Jean, how are you? Yeah, I'm glad that test is over. You know, that's one you hate to do, but you're glad when it's done. Hey, Karen. Am I substituting 2 wires or 1? Oh, just 1. I'm just using a half of a pipe cleaner, and I'm just going from the front to the back, front to the back, front to the back, and just making it nice and full. I think I started on the inside ring, Michelle. Karen, I'm not sure how many yards of mesh this is going to use. I haven't done this technique in a long time. So, but I was like, I want it nice and full for this. So I want to use a different method. And again, I'm just putting 1 on the top and then 1 on the bottom, and I'm just kind of pushing it over. You're welcome, Karen. And I'm just measuring 10 inches. And then just pushing it. So I want to kind of make sure it's even. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top and 1, 2, 4 on the bottom. So I kind of want to do the same thing. Jeannie, I made a bow for it, so I'm not going to be using like streamers like I normally do, because I kind of want the bow to kind of be in the middle here. At least that's the plan. We'll see if that's what I actually end up with. We'll see. You know, you kind of have a vision of it in your mind, and then sometimes you change halfway through, and that's okay. But it's just kind of something. Oh, I won't go past there. There we go. So we'll see. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Sure, I'll show you the back when I'm done. Does anybody have big plans for the weekend? Just kind of laying low. I'm going to my one grandson's soccer game tomorrow. They do indoor soccer. I'm not sure yet, Michelle. If I use 4 on each top and bottom, and they're half pipe cleaners, that would be 4 pipe cleaners each section. Ugh, 80s. Ugh. Yeah, it was freezing here today again. You know, last Sunday we had snow. And then, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was Tuesday. It was 75. And now it's back to like 40. I'm like, can you stop, please? I don't want to do this anymore. Tired of the winter. So you see how nice and full this is really getting using this message. Yeah, right, Roxanne, it is. It's a very sheer mesh. That's why I wanted to really do something that's kind of full with it. Because otherwise you'd see right through it. Because it is very see-through. Ugh, in South Carolina. Okay. One more on the bottom here. And then that section will be done. Okay. I'm going to have to cut more pipe cleaners. Okay. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Okay. So, we're going to start on the top again. And what you can do if you want, oh, thanks, Sharon, is you can put the pipe cleaners on, like put all of them on the sections. So you kind of remember how many you're using. No, I actually painted this a while ago because I knew the mesh was going to be really kind of see-through. So I will use it. I will paint them sometimes if I know the mesh is like really sheer or something. You know, Melissa, I'm not sure what this method is called, to be honest. I haven't used it in a long time, but it's kind of a poof, but it's a different kind. You know, it's not the typical, you know, you put 18 pipe cleaners on and, you know, do it that way. This just kind of gives it a much fuller look. I know, I'm sure I'm going to use at least the whole, probably the whole roll. And I do have another one just in case. Okay. Alright, so what I did was I just went ahead and put the pipe cleaners on. And then, so that way I kind of know how many I have to, still have to do yet. But sometimes they get in the way if you do that. Yeah, I agree, Roxanne. I wish they did come in, you know, different colors. I mean, they do when it's a work wreath and they already have the things attached. But when you just buy them, you know, plain, they just usually come in green or black. So this is a 10-inch roll of mesh. Hey, Karen. And if I used 21-inch, I probably wouldn't have to do so many in each section. But I didn't see it in the 21-inch. They may have it. I don't know. I just didn't see it. Hey, Marianne. How are you? Get that to push over. And again, I'm just doing 10-inch poofs, and it makes a really nice and full wreath. Yeah, Sharon, what I'm doing is hey Pat, how are you? I'm putting pipe cleaners on the inner row and then the outer row. And what I'm doing is I'm just going back and forth. First the inner, then the outer, inner, outer. It just kind of, and then I'm just pushing them over and kind of gathering them up. And it just makes for a fuller wreath that way. So this one's on the inner. And then I'm just, tying it kind of tight, but tight enough that if I want to move it, I can. And then I'm going to go to the very outer ring. Pat, I'm going to put your wreath in the mail tomorrow. Okay. So you see how nice and full, look how shimmery that is. It's so pretty. I like it better without putting them on first, but you can do it either way. I think they kind of get in the way. And since we're not going to be adding the streamers or anything, I will go back in if these pipe cleaners are sticking out and kind of push them all down and curl them over. I'll show you what I mean when I'm done so that they are not in the way. But I want to make sure that I have them where I want them first before I tie them down. Well, I think we're going to need a second thing because I have 2 more sections to go after this, so we'll see. This does, use a little more mesh, but because it's so sheer, I don't want you to, really be able to see through everything. Hey, Jackie, how are you? And this way you can really see the colors in the mesh too, so. Towards the end of the roll, so I'm sure I'll have to use that second roll. Guys are awful quiet tonight. Hey Carolyn, how are you? Thanks for watching. I'm going to be making these little ballerina legs, so we'll see how that goes. I just thought they were so cute. Hey Jennifer, how are you? If you guys would share this video, I would really appreciate it. And if you share it, it goes on your page, so if you want to re-watch it, you can. So let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need 2 more in this section. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? Good to see you guys tonight. Whoop, and there's the end of the mesh. Okay, 1 roll down. Oh, thanks, Sharon. I appreciate that. So it does use, a little bit of mesh here, but because it's so sheer, I wanted to make sure it was good coverage. I'm using 10-inch poofs, Pat. Oh, thanks, Benita. Hey, Christy, how are you? 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, I know, this is just, I really love it. I just thought it would be so cute. You could use in, like, this mesh definitely could be used for like a baby wreath. That would look perfect in a baby wreath. The colors are just beautiful. Let me get the paper and I'll show you what they called it. Let me see. They don't call it anything. I got it from AC Moore. So, yeah, they don't really have a color, or they don't really say what color it is. I'm not sure. This mesh I did get from AC Moore. I get mesh from Craft Outlet, and the place where we're getting the kits from, Shelly Be Home. I'm probably going to be getting most of my mesh from there now because it's good quality, and it's, you know, they're not far away. They're only an hour away, so I'll probably go up there and get most of my mesh now. So it's nice when you find someplace close that you can, you know, get your mesh from. I know, doesn't it, Roxanne? It looks totally different. It's so sheer. I mean, look how sheer that is. You can just totally see through it. That's why I thought if I do a typical poof, it's going to be too sheer. So I wanted to make sure that I used a method that really covered it. And I thought of this method. And this is really filling it in nicely. So we've already used one whole roll of 10" by 10 yards. So, hey Judy, how are you? I'm going to cut that off where it started. What I'm going to do where it ended and where it started, I'm just going to take it and use a pipe cleaner to make it secure. I don't know, it's just something I'm doing good, Carol. How are you? My colonoscopy is all over with, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. You know, the prep is the worst part, but it's done, it's over with, everything's good. And then I'll just cut that off. Hey, Mary Jane, how are you? I know I didn't send a alert out because I wasn't sure I was going to go live, but then I was like, I really want to make this. So I was like, I don't have makeup on. Who cares? I'm just going to come on and do it. Okay. So like I said, I'm just using 10" mesh, and I'm doing 10" poofs a little differently. Yes, the grandkids are good so far. A couple of my grandkids went down to visit some friends. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Hey, Jama, thank you for sharing. Hey, Margie. Hey, how are you, Margie? Margie, guess what I'm doing? Look, I went down to Ed London yesterday, and Margie talked me into buying these because they were so stinking cute. I'm like, you know what? I have to get them. So here you go, Margie. I'm making it for my niece. But yeah, my grandkids two of my grandkids went to Texas. Some of their friends moved down there. And I think one or two of the kids they were visiting ended up with strep throat while they were there. So I'm hoping that my grandsons don't end up with that, because if they end up with it, then I'm going to end up with it, you know? Yeah, Sharon, it is really iridescent. Isn't it so pretty? Hey, Rose, how are you? Glad you guys could all join me today. Like I said, I just could not wait to make this because it was so cute. And I was like, oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, thanks for sharing it, Rose. I really appreciate it. That is the best. Okay. And it's getting really tight around the inside, so I probably won't need 4 on this inside. Maybe just 3. as we get closer to the other side. Hey, Annabella, how are you? Hey, Randa, how are you? And I did buy 2 of the ballerina legs because Margie said, you know what, they would be great for the season when all the little girls do their, what's it called, Margie? Oh my goodness. Recitals. So, you know, when my daughter was little, she did ballet, and, you know, the little recitals they do and their little tutus and stuff. And I thought, oh my goodness, yes, that'll be so cute. Terry, I'm doing 4 half ties on the inner row and 4 half ties on the outer row. So 4 total ties in each section. Oh, rainy. Yeah, it's been rainy here for 2 days. So it's no fun. Rainy and cold again. Okay, one more here. Hey, Jerry, how are you? Good to see you too. Hey, Terry. Hey, Donna. I received a box of wreath supplies in the mail. I'll be making my first wreath. I have watched you. So tomorrow I will start. Well, you better show me what you make, Tracy. I would love to see it. What are you making? Is it an Easter wreath or what's the? Oh, I need some more pipe cleaners. What's the sign or something? You got to tell me. Tell me. So I'm just taking the pipe cleaners. Oh, I know. The rain. But you know what I say? At least it's not snow. Because it could be worse. All of this could be snow. And Lord knows we don't want more snow. Okay. At least I don't want more snow. We have some friends, the Buckmans, who own Buckman Ski Shop here in Pennsylvania. So they're always praying for snow. So they have a good season, but we're all like, no snow, and they're like, snow. So we're almost done around here. Getting close, but yeah, isn't this pretty though? I love the iridescence of it, and it's a basset hand. Oh, how cute! Did you get the paw print ribbon to use with it? Oh, how cute! That'll be adorable. You'll definitely have to show me a picture when you're done. Okay, we're getting close here. Just want to make sure it's nice and full. Oh, thanks, Alice. Thanks for saving it. So it's really coming along. I think maybe 1 or 2 more and we've got it. It's getting really tight up here, but it's nice and full. Hey, Sandy, how are you? I know, and I love that paw print ribbon, Tracy. I really do. one or two more and we are done. Getting there. Hey Rhonda, how are you? 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Yeah, it's an easy method. It does use, you know, a little mesh, but like I said, if you use the 21-inch mesh, you probably won't use, you know, as much as the 10-inch, but I didn't see. Probably, I would say, probably close to 1.5 rolls for this. But it's so, like I said, it's so thin that I wanted to make sure that it's nice and full. Mary Jane, what I'm doing is I'm taking it and I'm going from the top and then to the bottom on the wire. I'll show you here when I'm done here. I'll show you the back of it. Oh no, Rhonda. That's terrible. Okay, so it's nice and full. All right, let me cut this off here. So yeah, I probably used at least 1.5 rolls. So, okay, so you can see the back. I did 4 on each section. 4 pipe cleaners on the top and the inner. And what I did was I went from the inner to the outer, the inner, the outer, the inner, the outer. And then it really just makes it really nice and full because this mesh, I mean, look how, it's beautiful, but look how thin it is. It's so thin. You can see right through it. You know, and then you just want to puff them out. And then what I will do too is I will take the pipe cleaners, get this back here. Yeah, yeah, you can do it. It's really pretty. This is really pretty mesh. So what I do then with this, because we're not going to put streamers around it, I'm just going to take all of the pipe cleaners and kind of wrap them around so they're out of the way. Rhonda, I spray painted this frame because I didn't want it to show through because this mesh was so thin. So that's why I spray painted it. So I'm not going to take the time to do this now, but like I said, what I will do is I will go back and push all of the pipe cleaners down and wrap them around the frame so they don't stick out here. So what I'm going to do now, see, because you see how they stick out if you don't, which is fine, you're not going to see them, but I just want to push them all under so you don't see them, and then I'll wrap them. Wrap them around. I did that one. So they're not in the way. Should have just done this while I was making them, but oh well. Yeah, I do curl them a lot, Sharon, but with this, I don't really want them to show or anything, so I'm just kind of pushing them under and getting them out of the way so I can go back and do that. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Yeah, this is really, really pretty mesh. Like I said, it was really see-through as well. So, okay. So that's how it turned out. Look at that. Oh, love the colors in that. And of course, she's 4, so she loves pinks and purples and is very girly. Loves to get her nails done and her hair done. And so I wanted to make her something, you know, fun for her room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this now. Whoops, this got caught on the mesh. Okay. Yeah, you could use zip ties if you wanted. Oh yeah, that would be really pretty, Roxanne. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of put these legs here, and then, whoops, and then I made a bow earlier, and I made it big because I kind of just wanted to do like the bow over like this, and something simple, but yet, you know, enough that you can see the legs and have the bow. So now, I just have to figure out how I'm going to attach these. Probably take pipe cleaners. Okay. And let's see, I'm going to have to put a hole in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little, hey Sharon, this little ice pick, and I'm just going to poke through and get a hole there if I can, hopefully. And hopefully I will be able to find the hole again so I can put the pipe cleaner through. Hey Sharon, got a lot of snow again, huh? Okay, the problem is then finding the hole again once you make it so you can feed that through there. Kind of sometimes gets lost. There we go. Oh, I'm making this for Harper, Pat. Yeah, for her birthday's on Wednesday. So I look at these little ballerina legs. Aren't these adorable? And you know how girly Miss Harpy is, so I found this and I was like, oh my goodness. Get that through. Whew, this is being tough. It's not going to go through there. So, oh Debbie, you can do it. You can do it. Just practice, practice, practice. I'm just going to cut a little hole in there if I can. There we go. Hopefully it went through. I know. Isn't she going to love this, Sharon? I showed it to her today, just the little ballerina legs. And she loved it, so I'm like, I can't wait to make it for her. Again, I got to find the hole again. There we go. Okay. Thanks, Vicki. Thanks, Brenda. So now I need to just attach this to the frame. And I'm just finding an inner ring and just attaching it there. Oh, I bought ribbon, ribbon, and more ribbon, Karen. I'm such a ribbon addict. Anybody that makes wreaths, I think, are ribbon addicts. It's just an addiction. All right, so let's see. All right, so there's my little legs dangling down. Look how cute they are. Can you guys see that? How cute that is. Okay, then I'm just going to add the bow. Okay, so I made this bow earlier, and like I said, she loves pinks and purples, so I wanted to bring some, you know, pink and purple in here too. So, and I just kind of want it to be simple, you know, with a bow here, and attach it. So now let me find the bar. I can find it back here. It's lost in all the mesh. Oh, thanks, guys. Okay, that side done. I just need to attach this side here. I'm just feeding it through, if I can get through the mesh. Let's see here. Yeah, it's so full it's hard to get it through. There we go. Okay. All right. I got the legs from Ed London Wreath Company down in Philadelphia. I went down there yesterday and I got some really cute stuff. I did do a live from down there, so if you want to see a lot of the stuff they have, you can just go to my page and look up videos, and you can look it up that way. And like I said, I wanted the bow to be nice and full and big. So... oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, I think that's good. Like I said, I didn't want a lot of stuff. I kind of want to leave it a little, you know, like that. But I love the bow with that. Isn't that cute? What do you guys think? I think that would be adorable for like a little girl that's having a recital. But yeah, so I think that turned out really cute. Maybe just move the bow up a little bit. But, yeah. Cute, 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 cute. I can't wait to give it to her and see. Okay, there it is. Like I said, I'll probably just move the bow up a touch so it doesn't slide down. But I think she's going to love it. Oh, thanks, Margie. Oh, okay, great. All right, guys, there it is. So, if you can share it, I would appreciate it, and like my page. And I know I'm going to come on and show you guys how to cut that mesh, that other mesh for the kit, and do cut the ribbon and stuff, so we get ready for next Thursday night. And I did also put a poll on there to see if you guys are interested in any 50-roll ribbons from Ed London Wreath. I was talking to the owner a little bit there, Kelly, and we talked a little bit. So check that out and let me know what you think. All right, that's it for today, and I will see you guys probably on Monday, if not before. I know, I think I need to buy more of these little legs. I bought one more set, but I thought these are so stinking cute, I have to get some. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and you guys have a great night and a good weekend. Take care. Bye. See if I can... oh, I gotta go around. Can't reach. Bye, guys.